Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Miami Marlins. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Singy.
It's been incredible to watch, Boog. And once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab, Max Meyer. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
About to get started here, Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. Inside, just missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. Whoa. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about, getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Montgomery checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go.
And Boog, hitters can be a little less aggressive on hard stuff early in the season just because of how cold it is and not wanting to get a stinger. Now you think, oh, it's just a jam, it's shot, it's a broken bat, but sometimes players get deep thumb bruises that can linger for a while. So, you just want to avoid that if you can, but at the end of an at-bat, you're just trying to battle no matter what.
Fouled off left side. How much did your dress change when it would get cold or when it would be cold early or late in the season?
Well, early in the season, Boog.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now the Marlins back here at Lone Depot Park, getting the start for the Chicago White Sox. Sean Burke. What do we need to know here about the right-hander? Digging in, Xavier Edwards. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, 1 now. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Next pitch in the dirt. And the count 1-2. That one just misses. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Batting second, the left fielder, Kyle Bauer.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Just missed.
That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. In the air, right field, on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Two down, nobody on.
Whoa.
Hicks working in new surroundings after getting selected in the Rule 5 draft in the offseason. Out towards right center field. Acuna under it. And that ends the inning. Back here in Miami. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Chase Maidroff.
I'm sure he's happy after all that production in the last game. I went to the archives for this nugget. You know who has the most 5 RBI games in a single season? Juan Gonzalez with 8 in 1998.
Here's the 0-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed. This one in the air center field. Lopez has a beat on it. One down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Yo, one. And
No, that's a ball.
Second inning here, no score. And that one hit to first. Nice grab. And they get the out.
Batting six.
Two down, bases empty. So up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Ball.
Falling
No,
behind
that's
2-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Two down, nobody on. In the air out to center. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez.
That's the ball. Ball.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Gets under it. And there's one down. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Oh. That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. 2 for 6 so far in the series. That one's upstairs, ball 1. That's off the mark.
That's a ball.
That's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's too low. Ball 3. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And a payoff pitch. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Just off the inside edge. Lopez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And up next for Miami, Graham Pauley. Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Splits the plate, and that is strike one.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
All sliders right there for the 3-pitch punch out. Got ahead of him with the first two, both in the zone. Then he does a great job to make him chase the 0-2 pitch. Expand that zone. That's what they always talk about with 2 strikes. That right there is good pitching, and he didn't have to show him anything else.
On the ground.
No,
and
that's foul. That's
just foul. Top of the third, no score.
That's a ball.
Stays alive.
Ball. Nope, that's foul.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That one close, ruled the ball. Full count now. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here's the rookie right fielder. 3 for 6 in the series so far. Trying to bunt his way on. Paulie. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw to
He's in
second,
there.
and he's safe.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Man at second. And a big swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
See ya. strikes him out for the second time today. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 1-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And a 1-1. That
That's
one missed. Next pitch off the plate. 3-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down.
Whoa.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one misses. Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Ground ball left side. Whips it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Stowers. Flied to right his first time.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Miami down in order. Still no score. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Here's the White Sox DH, Kyle Teal.
Whoa.
Right side. And foul ball. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Good eye right there. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Battling here as he fouls it away. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
swing and a miss. 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a swing and a miss there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Struck him out looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
My draw at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
The 0-2. Up the middle. Throws to first in time.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Murakami in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The 1-2. Out to short, Lopez. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Onto the bottom. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. This one in the air. My draw. Brings it in. And there's one away.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
No, that's a ball.
The 2-1. Next offering misses down and away.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And a foul ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
Owen Casey, the next up for the Marlins. Struck out swinging his first time. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Man at first, one away. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Oh, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball. Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Hit on the ground to short. Montgomery. There's one.
You're out.
Double play.
Yeah, you're out of there.
Twin killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here in Miami, all set for the start of the inning. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swings and misses. Strike one.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
1-1 now. Swing and a miss at a slider.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
On the ground, right side, Edwards gets it to first. One away here in the fifth.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Late with the swing there. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Corey Lee. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Whoa.
That one just misses,
that's a ball.
and the count's full. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now for the Marlins, Yuri Ruiz. Line drive, base hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Go-ahead run on base. Jared Cerna, the next up for the Marlins. Flied to right his first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Now he steps off. Nothing doing. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. In the dirt, gets away from Lee. Ruiz into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Late swing, fouled off. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second, and now he steps off. Big pitch coming. The 1-2. In the dirt, gets away from Lee. Throw into third, and it gets away from him. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
That's one way to get your first run of the ball game across. You'll take that every day if you're on offense, and maybe that gets them going a little bit.
Pitch misses there. Full count now. Up and in, ball 4.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Ball 1.
Cerna stands at first with 1 out. Misses again, 5 in a row. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. Kyle Stowers getting ready to hit. Just missed.
That's inside.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher number 34, Leah.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Now the White Sox going with a new arm, Brian Hudson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And there's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs.
Oh.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And now it's 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Well, 1-run game. And now the right fielder. Bunting for a hit. Edwards fires over to first. Out on a bang-bang play.
Really nice play there at second. He knew he had to get rid of it in a hurry, and that's a play that he's probably practiced thousands of times from growing up to batting practice and into these big league ball games. Really good job.
Acuna, 24 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Trying to bunt his way on. Grabs it barehanded, but no chance. That's an infield single.
The batter, number 8.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
1 gone, runner at first. Now here is Kyle Teal. First offering, runner goes. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Tying run at second base. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one kicks away from the catcher. The throw to third. Tag. Save.
No, he's in there.
He's into third on the wild pitch.
Even with the good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Two on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Tap foul at the plate. Way out front for strike two.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. On to first, and that will end the inning. The White Sox lead one. They still trail 1-0. Back here at Lone Depot. Park. And now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez.
Oh.
0-1. Late on that fastball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball.
3-2
That's off
now.
the plate.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk.
Casey.
On the inside corner for a strike.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. You have to be impressed with how they're going about things at the plate. They're drawing 1 walk per inning right now. I drew 1 walk per month during my career.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Ball. Ball. Hot.
Strike
Ooh.
on the inside corner. Breaking ball misses
that's the
down
ball.
and away. Pulls that one foul. Payoff pitch. That's to third. Vargas. There's one.
Oh.
What a
Got
double play that was. Inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 1 and the White Sox nothing. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Tyler Zuber gets the call from the pen. Making his 2nd appearance of the season.
That's the ball.
And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 2.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Misses outside. 3 balls, no strikes.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball four.
And
Take it,
ball
baby.
4 there. Tying run is on
Up next
base.
for the White Sox,
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass. And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Substitution being made at first. Here's the White Sox pinch runner, Brooks Baldwin, opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and that was not close. The Fish holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper. Swings through that one. Man at second.
Ball.
That one not close. 3-2 now. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. This one in the air, right field. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags at second, safe, and with 2 outs, the tying run is at third. Here comes the skipper. New pitcher for the Marlins, Anthony Bender.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
Antonacci at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches. And a go-ahead run is on base. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. Pinch hitter coming on, Andrew Benintendi. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
And a miss. He struck him out. Inning over. That's a crucial. Bottom of the seventh, and now for the Marlins, Yuri Ruiz.
Now pitching for
Jordan Leisure on to pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That one catches out without a swing. Some high cheese for strike three.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. On the ground, right side, Baldwin. Handles, throws to first, and he's out. Here's the third baseman, Jared Cerna.
Whoa.
Two down, nobody on, and it's fouled away. Got him swinging. And the Marlins down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So the Marlins go with a new arm, John King. This his third time out this year. And he lays down a bunt. Edwards, not in time. He's safe. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Strike two. Missed inside with the curve.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Runner takes off. No throw, safe at second. Man at second. Swings and misses, struck him out. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
In the air to left center. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runner tags at second.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Swings through that one for strike one. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. That one way inside. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
2-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The White Sox with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. That one off the mark. Full count now. Brooks Baldwin in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swings and misses. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound. But ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Stays alive. The 0-2.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Manager out of the dugout. Sean Newcomb gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
No.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Right through there for a strike. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Hicks in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Oh, 2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Harry. Hernandez. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Oh!
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Third out. Marlins leave 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Miami, now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox. Brooks Baldwin. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a swing and a miss. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2. And that's downstairs. 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
For the White Sox, the first baseman, number 5, Minnesota Miyakami.
Swings through that one for strike 1. The Marlins trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one.
Well, we talked about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
Here's the 0-2. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Got him swinging for the K. White Sox down to their final out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Vargas at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That one fouled off. This could end it. Got him. And that is the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
The final 1-0. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Shawty, I stick like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down for a fast.
I look around, search all I can find. People listen to me out of their mind. Looking through the light, gonna make you blind. So called sophisticated mankind. Brother plan seems to work. Economic growth is saving the earth. Sing alive, tell me what is it worth? A deeper love from the day of your birth. I start losing it, I'm out of control. Part of music, part of playing the role. They get your money, do they get to your soul? I bet you, honey, what you need is a goal. Now you're in it, you just playing the game. Another minute or a second of fame. Say my name, I'm going up in the flame. Another day, another breath I retain. Don't you wanna breathe? Don't you wanna breathe? Tonight we're in the air. No matter how far we can go. No matter how far we can go. Tonight we're in the air. No matter how far we can go. No matter how far we can go. Better stay woke instead of being blind. Your ship is ready, it's a matter of time. You still think everything is going fine? So-called sophisticated mankind. Freedom used to be worth a lot more. Now it's just a word and a word time for $1 bill or a high score. Y'all got me hot and even got to the core. Tell me how low can you go?